2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Ali LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Alperen Şengün.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
Now here's Thompson, rebounded by Butler. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler, back to Curry. Outside Butler, the 3-ball, nails it from 3.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Now here's Brooks. Şengün with it. Outside, Green, the 3. The kick out to Van Vliet. Hits a 3-pointer.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
Here's Butler. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Brooks against Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Green. Thompson scanning the floor. Şengün, the screen. Here's Green. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Here's Post. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Hield. Here's Green. Inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
While we have a moment, some leaders from the real NBA. The real numbers show the league leaders in second chance points. The Rockets, number 1. Number 5, the Warriors.
Well, each of these teams play physical basketball, hitting the offensive glass.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And here's Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. From 13, Van Vliet misses.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Green. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Brooks outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Thompson, a screen on Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 7. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Green against Hield. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Green in the post. Guarded by Hield. Offensive rebound. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brooks. Thompson with it. Over Green. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, a shot that's proved difficult for Thompson. That should give him all kinds of confidence.
Here's Post. Now Curry. The 3 is up. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Green against Green. Van Vliet outside. From the arc. Rebounded by Butler. Warriors trail by 4. Left side Curry. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
The Rockets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. The 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Hield. Back to Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
And Houston making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Brooks outside. Here's Şengün, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. Thompson against Butler. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got 7 points.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Brooks with it. Now here's Whitmore. Here's Shepard, defended by Podziemski. Clock at 6. To the paint. Thompson passes to Şengün. And here's Shepard for 3. The rebound by Post.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. 3-point lead. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line. Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to post. Outside. Green. Hield on the wing. The three. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Here's Post. No points yet. Outside Hield. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Thompson outside. Outside Whitmore. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Rockets lead by 3. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Post. Back to Pajemski. Outside Hield. Outside Green. Over Brooks. And it's Green missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Since being drafted in 22. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Şengün, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Hield with the ball, and it's Şengün picking him up. Outside Hield. Puts up a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 5. Misses the layup.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Brooks against Butler. Four seconds left. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Here's Pajemski. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Houston Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
We've got Jayshawn Tate. Tari Eason is out there with Green. Then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Green in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. And Houston has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Green. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Green's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Moody with it. Tate picks him up defensively.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Green. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Curry. 5 to shoot. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Outside Whitmore. And there's the drive. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And a deep 3 from Curry. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Whitmore. Green, a screen. Puts the move on. And that one's good. Whitmore's got 4 points this quarter.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Alper and Şengün's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Whitmore. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. 5th best, the Rockets.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And the Warriors with possession here. Trailing by 5. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Pass to Eason. Now here's Şengün. Not a lot of room. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Ready to play rough inside. VanVleet navigates the contact.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
VanVleet, the pass to Tatum. Now Eason. Pass to Şengün. Eason with the ball. And here's Van Vliet. Shoots over Curry. The rebound by Post. Now here's Podziemski. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Tate against Hield. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Tate. And it's Hield missing. Houston in the lead. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Now here's Tate, still without a bucket. Sinks that one from the post. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Post. Six on the shot clock. Outside Hield. That one's good. This game is all even. Hield's got 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Podziemski. Here's Şengün. A 17-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Eason, pass to Tatum. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And here's Thompson for 3. Houston with another miss. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And it's Butler off the drive. That gives them the lead. 11 points in the game.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside Eason. Rebounded by Hield.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Green finds Hield. Pass to Curry. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Warriors.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Out to Thompson. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Thompson's got 6 points.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And this game is tied up now.
Capable of very big nights. Van Vliet has the ball in his hands a lot, and that can turn into buckets.
Pass to Butler. Now Green. Outside Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet with it. He's covered by Curry. Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet outside. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Şengün. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Outside Curry. There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. That's off. 7 for 12 now. For Houston, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Post. Post has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Eason with a steal. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Curry. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Now Thompson. Drives to the hoop. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The Warriors pull it in.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Outside heel. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And again, no good by Golden State.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey, folks, getting into that first half, Fred Van Vliet doing all sorts of damage. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Anytime you're shooting over 50%, you are helping your team. As long as you're not giving up the same amount of points or more at the other end.
That's the real math, and it's definitely seeming right now that he's on the right side of that equation. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Heel to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Post in at the 5, down low.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Butler hits them both. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now here's Hield. He has 6. Outside Curry. Over Van Vliet. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
Both free throws good from Şengün. 90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Hield. Pass to post. Curry with it. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Outside Hield. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. Houston, 4th.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to post. Green against Brooks. Shot from 16, and the shot's good. Green's got his first points of the game.
Anytime the Warriors are getting shots like that from Draymond, it is a good thing for their team.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Brooks outside. And another miss by Houston. The Warriors lead by 3. Green finds Curry. Now here's Butler, defended by Thompson. Butler passes to Green. Over Van Vliet. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Brooks outside. Back to Green. Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet misses. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Curry against Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson passes to Brooks. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Now here's Curry. 22 points for him. Fires from deep. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Green for the lead. Terrific work from Green inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors trailing. Butler on the wing. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Thompson with a screen. Brooks from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Now Green. Guarded by Van Vliet. Doubled by Van Vliet. Now Curry takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Back to Curry. Outside Hield. Butler surveying the floor. And the Warriors miss again.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now Whitmore. 7 points in the game. And there's Green on the assist by Whitmore. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Left side Hield. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Thompson. And it's Houston scoring again.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Butler outside. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 11 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. Now here's Jackson Davis from behind the arc. The shot off that time.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On the wing, Thompson. Şengün passes to Green. Şengün, the screen. And it's Green missing. And the Warriors shooting just 36% in the third. On the wing, Curry. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Back to Green. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Pass to Butler. And here's Jackson Davis. Brooks defending. Jackson Davis a screen. The three from Curry. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Brooks. And Tate is subbed in for Thompson. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Outside Podziemski from deep three-point range. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And how about Brandon Podziemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, BA, that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
Now here's Butler. 16 points for him. It's Podziemski on the wing. Now here's Butler. Whitmore defending. Back to Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Here's Payton. Here's Jackson Davis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Green, a screen. 4-3. Rebounded by Butler. Warriors trail by 6. Payton passes to Butler. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Rockets on top, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Whitmore is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Eason in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. VanVleet misses. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Podziemski. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul. Here's Payton. Outside Podziemski. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Houston leading by 3. Right side Whitmore. And he makes it on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And the Warriors with possession. Curry surveys. Pass to Payton. Here's Jackson Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Moody from outside. Buries it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Şengün. Outside Eason. Takes the 3. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. And the Rockets lead by 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the basket by Curry.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. You know, Grant and VanVleet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. VanVleet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
You know, it's hard to understate the value VanVleet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
Green's checked in for Eason. And Golden State also making a switch. Heald's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a 2-possession lead.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's VanVleet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The lead is 2. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Curry with it. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Over VanVleet. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. VanVleet misses.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Hield finds Curry. And here's Jackson Davis. Hield with the ball. Shoots over Tate. And it's Hield missing. Outside Tate. Pass to Whitmore. There's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside heel. Now here's Moody to tie it up. Rebounded by Green. Houston leading by 3. VanVleet on the wing. Outside Whitmore. The Rockets with another miss. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Houston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Şengün, a screen on Curry. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hield passes to Curry to take the lead. And the layup is good. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Dillon Brooks checked in for Alperen Şengün. Thompson comes in for Tate. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Green. Pass to Shepard to snap the cold streak. Ooh, powered down with both hands. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Hield passes to Curry. Back to Hield. Hield, the screen on Green. Now Curry, shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
They get it back to the right side. Thompson, a screen on Curry. And here's Shepard for 3. Knocks down the triple. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to post. Outside Hield. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Green with the ball. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Green. And VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. And Golden State also making a switch. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Brooks outside. Hield against Green. Back to Brooks. The 3 is up. The rebound by Post. Post has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 38 points.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Outside Butler. Brooks against Green. Hield, a screen on Brooks. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, Green with a strong take.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Warriors trail by 5. Curry with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. The Rockets lead by 5. And here's Van Vliet. Thompson with a screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Here's Green. Launches a 3. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. The floater. Oh, the float game from Curry.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Van Vliet. Thompson outside. A minute 39 left to play in the 4th quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Houston leading by 7. Pass to Van Vliet. Green against Hield. Green takes it to the rack.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around.
The Warriors shooting at 49% so far in the game. And a deep 3 from Curry. The Rockets pull it in. And here's Houston. They're on a 17-7 run. Şengün, a screen on Butler. Thompson goes in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Rockets.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Amen Thompson.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Butler. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Brooks against Green. Back to Curry. Takes a 13-footer. Brooks with the rebound. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Edwards.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Reed is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Conley for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Dort against Edwards. Dort kicks to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. The shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Dort grabs the miss. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Great D that time from Edwards.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's good from long range.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert, no good.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. From beyond the arc and then some. Edwards got 6.
Well, this is something Edwards continues to work on. He knows how dangerous he can be when he's hitting from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Gobert. McDaniels up top. He's guarded by Williams. Gobert with a screen for Conley. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Gobert. Still without a basket. Here's Williams. Pass to Dort. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Right side, Conley. Reed with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Conley. From down in the low post, it goes.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And he makes good on the layup.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Dort against Edwards. It's deflected. Williams passes to Dort. That evens the score.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Minnesota with the ball. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And the first one at the line is good. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, But on the wings, they're long and athletic. But it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And Gobert drops them both. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Minnesota just way behind.
I think for Minnesota, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 28-point game against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. For 3, Edwards. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Bounce pass for Williams. Here's Hartenstein. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Shoots over McDaniel. Williams can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Free throw good, Wallace. And he can't hit the second. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Now here's Wallace. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The Thunder with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Garza. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wiggins, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wiggins.
What's up?
And that one falls for Williams. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Shannon. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got McDaniels. Dillingham is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Wallace. Fires the 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Now here's Wallace. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Shannon. Shoots over Caruso. Shot's good by Shannon. Shannon's got his first 2 points of the night. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 8-point game. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a nice open look right there.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Here's Dillingham, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Caruso. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Yeah, not only is Caruso unselfish, he just has a great feel for the game.
Dillingham with it. Pass to Shannon. Now, Alexander Walker. Misses the three. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minod's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Case and Wallace. Now Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. 6 to shoot. Here's Shannon. Defended by Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Edwards finds Ingles. Dillingham with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Ingles. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Here's Dillingham. Defended by Dort. Good on the shot. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Edwards. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. That one misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Down low, Hartenstein passes to Caruso. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Dort misses. For Minnesota, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Edwards against Dort. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back when he cuts his way to a bucket.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by Caruso. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 1. Conley dishes to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 11. Pass to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. Reeves got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Wallace kicks to Dort. Holmgren in the post. Guarded by Reed. Holmgren can't hit. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Another miss by Holmgren. Timberwolves leading by 6. Right side, Conley. Here's Reed. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Outside, Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Reed. Dort against Edwards. Back to Reed. Outside Conley. Over Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Conley. Holmgren against Gobert. Here's Reed. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. Williams scanning the floor. Hartenstein with it. Holmgren with it. Back to Hartenstein. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Thunder trailing by 3. So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now Conley. Pass to Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. A 2-point game. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. "90 seconds now into the second half. The kick out to Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Pass to Dort. Williams with the ball. And it's Williams again missing. And he drives in and finished off by McDaniel.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Jalen Williams. Averaging 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. your plays, your lineups. It's all about setting this guy up for success.
Now here's Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
McDaniels kicks to Reed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Reeves got 7 points. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here is Holmgren. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen on Dort. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Picked by Reed. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 13. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-6 run. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Hartenstein passes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley kicks to Reed. No good from outside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got 7.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bank shot. No good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from McDaniels.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got 7 rebounds in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Outside Conley. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
The first free throw is good.
Well, known for being an exceptional defender, Gobert also has a good sense for when he should look to score.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Holmgren. And Gobert drops them both.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Now, here's George. He's got 5. Outside Williams. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Pass to Reed. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off. The Thunder leading by 4. Over in the corner, Williams from 20 feet out. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 19 points here for Jalen Williams.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. A 3-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
And it's such a luxury to have a point-of-attack defender like him. Someone who can disrupt the play before it even gets started.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Shannon.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dillingham. Defended by Caruso. Drops in the tray. Shannon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Shannon. 8 points for him. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With 1 on the clock. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's the Thunder up by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got N'Keal Alexander-Walker. Also, Dillingham out there. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
First one falls for him.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Dillingham. Miller outside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater. It's hauled in by Shannon. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Dillingham with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Wallace. To the inside, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Dillingham. Inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Shannon's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Now here's Wallace. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Shannon. Miller with a screen on Caruso. Now Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Dillingham, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Wallace left side. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Shannon. Shoots over Caruso. Off the left rim and out. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
No good on the free throw. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Conley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the wing. And right on target. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good off the back of the rim. The Timberwolves shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Now here's Reed. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley, and a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Here's Reed. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Leading by 5. Wiggins surveying the floor. From the low block. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That free throw missing.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Good on the second free throw.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Dort. Edwards kicks to Conley. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Mike Conley.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Minnesota on D. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Conley inside the line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Shots good by Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Pass to Holmgren. Floats it up for Holmgren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Outside Conley. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, who else but the steady veteran? Mike Conley comes through with the timely ball.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Dort.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. McDaniels passes to Reed. Dort against Edwards. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression,
on that end. There aren't many better at defending.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now and wants their best move at this point.
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
McDaniels against Holmgren. Here's Reed. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. On offense, here are the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.